Hey y'all, welcome back to Real Raw and Sweet Tarot. If you are new here, welcome. If you are a returning member to the Soul Tribe, welcome back. Virgo, this is your reading. Tomorrow is a full moon. Anytime a full moon is coming up and I'm delivering messages for a sign, I like to focus on what you specifically need to be working on for your sign during this full moon. And I made a little note of it prior to starting so I didn't forget. You need to set clear boundaries for saying no, okay? I don't know if a lot of you guys have a hard time saying no, or you try to keep yourself grounded, but then when somebody asks you a question to do something that you don't really want to do, you have a hard time staying grounded, which means keeping your nervous system the same and not getting anxiety, feeling like you have to rush and say yes to something. So during this weekend, tomorrow, even all of next week, because that is like, we'll call that the leftover energy of the full moon. Please practice that. Sorry, y'all. I got a lot of lip gloss on, and my throat chakra been trying to mess up for the past couple days. I don't know what's going on with that, but it doesn't matter because it's not going to defeat us. But this weekend, tomorrow, and all of next week, yeah, really practice saying no to people. Like when they ask you for something, you don't have to say yes. You are not obligated to tell anyone yes. So, but it's not even just about saying no. It's really about just having your boundaries up. If you even made a vow to yourself or told yourself something like, okay, I'm for sure not doing this no more, or I'm not going to eat this because I'm practicing Lent, or I'm practicing Ramadan, or whatever the case may be. Yeah, keep that boundary even within yourself. So, but anyways, nevertheless, I've already cleansed your energy, cleansed your space, Virgo. So we're going to hop right into it. We're going to start off with the intuition. We're going to do the what's in the news. And then we're going to build off of that with the tarot, see what's really going on in your life. Yeah, this is a March reading. Okay, this is a fresh start March reading because tomorrow is March 1st. So let's see what March has to bring for Virgo. You know, y'all, this is a new deck, and I feel like all the cards stick together. So I tried to be very careful with this deck. For Virgo, channeling the energy of Virgo, what do they need to know? See here. For Virgo. All right. The first card out was time to get anointed / baptized. Congrats. Okay, some of you guys could be getting anointed. You could be getting baptized. You could really be having that like restart of your life right now. And I love that because March is actually the real new year. Okay. So maybe you guys are feeling like, I want to give my life over to God. It's happening. This is the start. And I feel like, I don't know, it's something so refreshing about the month of March. So a lot of you guys could be getting baptized this month. Next card out was pleading to be with you. Sometimes this can be a cute card. Like, oh my God, they pleading to be with you because you truly are the one that they love. But then again, most of the time, there's always something that happened that leads up to this point. Now somebody's pleading to be with you. And we will remember these cards as we dive further into the reading. And then we have practicing abstinence. You will feel more whole within realizing people don't deserve your body. Okay, this is a huge one, Virgo. I feel like maybe you feel like when you are in a situationship or you are just kind of in a friends with benefits energy with someone, that doesn't truly bring your heart peace. That doesn't bring your mind peace. You get what I'm saying? So, I don't know. A lot of you guys could be feeling like, all right, I'm practicing abstinence now just for the sheer fact, yeah, everybody doesn't deserve access to me. Everybody doesn't deserve my body. And it's not even, sorry, y'all. And it's not even saying you guys were like sleeping around or anything like that. That's not the case. It's just the sheer fact that you know your worth. So it's like going to take you time to feel like somebody else deserves that. Just period. Okay. So let's see. What's in the news? Come on. I know everybody's ready for that. So I was expecting, that is wild as hell. I was expecting this card to come out long before I shuffled, long before I even set up my table, long before anything. The spiritually woke, because I just feel like a lot of you guys are spiritually ascending just for the sheer fact that you are facing like experience after experience. And I'm not saying everything is like a low blow, or like a crashing moment in your life. I just feel like thing after thing is happening and you're just like, damn, I don't have no choice but to lean on God or practice the spiritual things that I practice so I can like feel better or evolve in some type of way. And also on this card, it says detaching from ego. So like I said, a lot of you guys may be really like operating different than what you usually would. It's like you're me versus me. You're going against your old self. And I love that. Oh my God. Knocked up, pregnancy, expecting, mothering. This does not have to be you. Okay. We're just gonna put that out there. But, yeah, some of you guys could be pretty far along. If you're anything like the woman on this picture, it's giving at least 5-6 months, okay? But, yeah, if it's not you, it's somebody in your energy, so keep that in mind. What else for Virgo? One more. Or two. Okay, one. Okay, fine. Let's see here. Heart to heart, deep conversations, intimate discussions, blunt and honest. Yeah, we're coming real and raw, just like my tarot, just period. So I don't know who is about to have a heart to heart with you this month or who is thinking about really opening themselves up to you. We'll see. SOS, the last card out is distress, act with urgency, assistance needed. Anytime this card comes out, it usually is always stemming from somebody that feels like they need help from you. Like anytime this comes out for any sign, it's always like an ex feeling like, oh, I gotta hit you up for money, my light bill due, or oh, I gotta hit you up because I do need your help or assistance in some type of way this week with something, even though we're not talking and we're actually not even really cool right now. I just feel like somebody, yeah. Once they're stressed, they're a mess. What's spiritually woke for Virgo? What's spiritually woke? Cutting through illusions. And that is the perfect thing to be doing during this full moon, as well as seeing through the bullshit and seeing reality for what it really is. 3 of Pentacles in the reverse. You could be in a work environment where you're learning to detach from your ego. Like I said, operating against your old self. Like, this is what I would have did last year. This is what I would have said to you. But this year, I'm not acting like that. Also, this could be the fact that you are spiritually woke as far as if you can't get along with your partner or whoever you're with and you're really just not, there's no teamwork there. I feel like something along the way, your ancestors, something within you woke up because you're like, if everything's going to be one-sided, I might as well be by myself. So I feel like a lot of you guys may be single right now at this time. I'm just putting it out there. You don't have to be. What else with the 3 of Pentacles in the reverse? Five of Wands in the reverse. You could be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sag. You don't have to be. But, yeah, I feel like you could have did either a lot of arguing at your job or you could have did a lot of arguing with this person you were supposed to be with. It could have been a lot of back and forth, a lot of turmoil, and a lot of words said. Like both of y'all kept feeling like, oh, I have to get the last word. No, now I'm gonna say it. You know what I mean? So, but now there's a ceasefire. And now that everything's calm, and it's like, there's no more troubled waters, that woke something up within inside of you. So maybe all the fights, all the back and forth was just like, okay, no more. Like once it's done, something woke up. So that's good to see. What's knocked up? What's knocked up for Virgo? Who's knocked up? Who's pregnant? You have the Death in the reverse, Scorpio energy, and then the 6 of Swords here. Somebody you're dealing with could have gotten somebody else pregnant. They could be a Scorpio, doesn't have to be. But somebody you're dealing with could have gotten somebody else pregnant. And you're in the 6 of Swords energy like, oh yeah, I'm moving on. I'm going to go to the land of peace that's for me. So that's why I really do truly feel like a lot of you guys are single. There could be a select few of you that had somebody like be there for you and really, really make you start to feel like more genuinely happy, and it got to the point where you might end up liking them. So it could be somebody that literally moved you into peaceful and calmer waters. But for the most part, I feel like a lot of you guys did that yourself. And whoever you're dealing with, this is a very avoidant person. Somebody that wasn't willing to ever change their ways or somebody that just never wanted to evolve. Like every time they were giving a chance, it's kind of like God was like knocking on the door, like, all right, here's a new opportunity for you to do better. Here's a new opportunity for you to ascend. And they don't. Why? What else with the Death in the reverse? Ace of Wands. Okay. Yeah. Heavy pregnancy energy. A lot of fertility in the air for sure. So, yeah, somebody's pregnant. A lot of you guys really are dealing with a fire sign. I feel like somebody could be like manifesting having a rebirth with you. Somebody could be trying to trap you, Virgo. I'm not gonna lie. What's heart to heart? What's heart to heart? Yeah. A lot of you guys could be mothers already. Like you could have gotten pregnant by this person, but there was so many arguments, so many fights, or whatever the case may be that happened. It's just like, Yeah. So please expect March to literally feel like a breath of fresh air. You can now take a sip of cool, crisp water and it's not going to be any ice going down your throat. You are able to walk through the grass without like snakes slithering over your feet or you getting bit by fleas. You get what I'm saying? I feel like March is going to be really refreshing for you. And even if this isn't about pregnancy, the Ace of Wands, because it is a fertility card, don't get me wrong, but like I said, it's also about manifestation. So if there are certain things that you have been putting into fruition, like the end of this month, the end of February, I feel like March you're going to start seeing the results of it. So that's super good. What's heart to heart for Virgo? Okay. You have the Three of Cups in the reverse, Five of Swords in the reverse. Who is this? That's what I want to know. I feel like there's a lot of like talking behind your back going on. This Three of Cups in the reverse, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, Five of Swords in the reverse, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. It could have been somebody that you had an exchange of words with before, but it wasn't worth the battle to keep fighting for the relationship. Whatever thoughts you were having and you kept expressing to this person, it wasn't even worth you to keep doing that because the person doesn't care. I mean, as rude as it is, I'm not even going to say as rude as it is to say, I'll say it's raw, but I feel like it's rude of them because it's like you're sitting here, you told them how you felt, but in reality, they only care about their emotions. So that's why it's such a huge thing to show that it's not worth the battle of this person. Also, the Three of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, this is either one person with a third party sharing how they feel about you, expressing their feelings in a negative manner, or this is a group of people. There could be a group of literally 3 people that are all expressing their feelings about you. Some people could be drinkers. I'm just going to put it out there. What else with the heart to heart? Three of Cups in the reverse. Yeah, somebody could be coming off like they want to have a heart to heart, but I feel like something has been discussed among other people. Like, listen, I'm going to hit up Virgo and I'm going to say this. And yeah, we going to see what they say or whatever. I feel like something is coming with ill intent. So yeah, be on the lookout for that. Be on the lookout for that. Cause yeah, that's what I said. Yeah. It's like this could be somebody that you're genuinely close with. And you could feel like, okay, they just want to have a deep conversation. They just want to have a deep discussion, whatever the case may be. But no. Also, this heart to heart could be about whatever they spoke about with the other people. Like whatever talking shit they were doing, they might come say it to your face. Like, look, I was telling A, B, and C that, and yeah, they're going to confront you about it. Three of Swords. A lot of you guys may have gotten like betrayed by this person before or really had your feelings hurt by this person before. This is also third party energy. So if we are still talking about your romantic person, just please know, yeah, this person definitely could have got cheated and got somebody else pregnant. They could also be talking about that with other people. Like, oh yeah, I hope Virgo don't know. Or, Virgo's not going to know. As long as I go in and give them this little heart to heart and be real sweet, Virgo's not going to suspect anything. But in reality, you're already suffering. You already feel the betrayal, the heartbroken energy from what happened with this person. And if it is a friend, you still feel the betrayal because either one, somebody done told you they're talking shit already. Or number 2, you just feel it. Your thoughts have been telling you, like, you're not dumb. And on top of that, like I said, you're spiritually ascending. So your intuition probably been knocking at the door. What's SOS? We're not Rihanna. SOS, please someone help me. No. What's SOS? Who needs help? This fire. Who the fuck is this fire sign? You can have them blocked. Like I said, Aries, Leo, Sag. But yeah, you could have somebody blocked. Also, somebody could have been, even if they're not trying to text you, somebody could have been literally trying to physically come see you. Like, hey, I'm pulling up. But they were redirected. Eight of Wands in the reverse is like something that's blocked. Something that is redirected and it can't come towards you anymore. So, yeah, if somebody wasn't about to pull up, they probably can't no more. What else with the Eight of Wands in the reverse? Or somebody really, really needed your help. But I feel like, I don't know if it was an ego thing or literally just out of fear. They didn't reach out no more. You want to know what else I just got? There's a lot of smoke on this card. I feel like somebody was about to text you or they were about to call you or whatever the case may be because they needed your help. And I feel like somebody could have been doing something literally in a rush, like, oh, let me hurry up and pick up my phone. Or, you know how you try to make yourself do something before you change your mind? I really feel like that. I feel like somebody was like, let me just hurry up and call Virgo before I don't even do it. Like, you know what I mean? But in reality, like I said, you ended up having them blocked and they couldn't get through to you. Or somebody was acting out of fear, because all the smoke on this card just got me feeling like somebody was afraid because the smoke wasn't cleared between your relationship yet. Like, it was too much, too fresh. Everything's too fresh. What else with the Eight of Wands? Six of Pentacles. Somebody may see that you, like, your money is building up. You could be sharing your money a lot with other people, helping a lot with other people or something like that. And now they wanted to come and be in distress, or they might have genuinely needed help. It might not even be like a ploy, a plot. It might not be no scheme to it. It's just the sheer fact that they see you're sharing and you're able to help others and how much you're caring for others at this time. And yeah, that's why they feel like you'll be able to help them because you're already helping people. Okay. The Lovers card coming out here. Come March, you might have a new romance coming in. This is also Gemini energy though, so you could be dealing with a Gemini. You don't have to be. What else with the Lovers card? A lot. Please remember though, this card is also about a choice. So if you are in your mind at all still thinking about dealing with this person, or like, oh my God, do I want to take on the reins of the fact that my man got somebody else pregnant? For my women out there. Yeah, the Lovers card is all about a choice. It's not just about romance, being in a relationship, really claiming the love you have for each other. It really is about a choice. So if this person hits you up for some money, that's still a choice. You love them, but do you want to give them that $700? What else with the Lovers card? Like, what else with the Lovers? Because this could be a new, you know, could be something new. Four of Swords in the reverse. I feel like maybe a lot of you guys like slept on your love life for some time, or like you slept on the opportunity of having a new love. But come March, maybe something's going to awaken from that with the Four of Swords in the reverse. Some of you guys could be overthinking the fact of how somebody is with somebody else, or if somebody got somebody else pregnant. But you want to know something? If you are apart from this person and you are single now, their business is no longer your business. Go ahead and get the whole city pregnant for all I care. Swear. I feel, even prior to starting your reading, I put in the caption, massages or like meditation could be significant. Some of you guys could have literally booked a massage recently, but I just truly feel like you guys are in such a calm state right now. Even if I do see this Three of Swords energy, it's like you are suffering, you are heartbroken a little bit, but you don't got time for no fake apologies, just period. With the Page of Cups in the reverse, somebody's very, very immature and childish. And I feel like even when they're giving you an apology, they're very childish. They could be like, I'm sorry, dang, I'm sorry, okay, is that better? Like, somebody is like so disingenuous, it doesn't make sense. And you could also have an age difference from someone. You could be older than them, or they could be older than you and they still act like a little ass boy or a little ass girl. It just is what it is. And then you have your first major arcana, which I was kind of waiting for, is the Tower. March is taking you through a huge life shift, and it is just up for you to accept it, because I always like to make it a point. The Tower card, it doesn't have to be something bad. It's not always something negative. It's not always this huge disaster. You know what I mean? And it even shows the people falling, like, oh my gosh, I'm falling from the top of the tree, or the top of the hut, whatever you want to call it, and everything's crumbling down. It's not always like that. It's just the fact that something is altering in your life, and it's meant to make your life better. And for those of you that are going through something bad, and it does feel like a disaster, this is a huge milestone in your life, because it's going to play a part in how the rest of your year comes out. Does that make sense? Like, okay, this is happening now, and I'm going to hate this. I'm going to absolutely hate this transition in this month of March. But come June, like not even next winter, next fall, come June, my whole life's going to be different. It's going to be elevated. I just have to get through this Tower moment. So I always like to look at this card as a card of acceptance, because no matter what, this is how your life is supposed to be rolling right now. Like, this is all in alignment of what's supposed to be happening. And if you are having a good life shift, it's still something that you're going to have to adapt to. So there's still that acceptance. It could be the example I always give is a life shift. Like, I got accepted at this new job in Corpus Christi, Texas. And I'm moving across the states to do this new job, to live in this new state, to start a new life. Do you get what I'm saying? That is a huge Tower moment, because the people back home, they're going to miss you. Everybody's going to love you, but it is still a Tower moment in itself, because that's a huge life shift. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah. I just feel like you faced a huge Tower moment with this person. They did what they did. You're suffering from it, but yet you're in acceptance, because this is kind of the shift you needed as well. So, yeah. And also, this practicing abstinence, it makes sense now, because if your person cheated and got somebody else pregnant, you're like, I definitely have to really be careful who I lay with now, because I don't want to be with somebody else that would do this to me again. And then, like I said, you might want to give your life back to God now, because you are spiritually awakening. And this person pleading to be with you, I definitely see it. That's why they're coming in with that little fake apology. It's hella bullshit. That's just what they do. You know what I mean? Yeah. So, Virgo, please take heed. Remember everything I said. Everything that's sugar is sometimes salt. How does that phrase really go? Like, can somebody tell me? I always be wanting to use it, and I don't really know how it goes. But, yeah. Everything that looks sweet isn't sugar. We'll just say that. But whatever. But Virgo, this was your reading. I love y'all. I hope it resonated. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you ever want to book a personal, I'm your girl. You already know. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye.